yes. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can see me, legends, let me know right away. We are live. Let's go. How is everybody doing? Make sure to absolutely destroy that like button on your way in. Make sure right away, guys. How many likes do we have? 0 by the looks of things. Smash up the like button. I'm going to go through the comment section. Say hello to the beautiful community. Analyze what is happening with Bitcoin at the moment. Let's go right away. It does look like it wants to have an attempt to hit those highs. Hit that lower high. There is very big bearish CVD divergence forming at the moment where we currently at. But I am very much interested in this lower high right over here. The $64,100. I'm in a long position from lower, speculating that we could hit that level in the next couple of hours potentially, and I will be interested in looking for short positions, guys, if we do get that rejection. Let's see if we do manage to get that push to the upside. However, Bybit is going crazy with long positions. There's massive long positions entering here on Bybit, going absolutely crazy. There is millions and millions of dollars going crazy here on Bybit, just long in. Open interest is going up. For the moment, yeah, without a doubt, there could be a chance of the price potentially hitting that high above $64,000. That is my target zone, forming a lower high here and getting into a much complex corrective structure. Well, it is what it is, right? So we'll be analyzing the scenarios, guys. I'm going to talk about the levels of resistance, the levels of support. I need to give a shout out to 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽 because that is the long position that he called in today's video update. Well, basically a screenshot. Shout out to you. I'm not sure if he's around. Is he going to be around or not? But in the long position still, I haven't taken any profits. You know, some of the legends have been taking profits on that long. I got into a small speculative long here. I will explain that, of course. Very, very tight stop loss. And then the next attempt was right over here and targeting the highs. Right, nice, good risk to reward. I ain't taking any profits. I'm aiming for the highs. Let's see if we do get that $64,000 in a long here from $62,700 range. And looking for the highs to be claimed no matter what. That is the target zone. Let's see if we do get up there. I'm going to explain that long setup as well that was mentioned in the Legends Trading community. Basically a screenshot, a reaction from these lows. Giving the last opportunity here. It did look bearish. It did look like that this could have been the end of a ABC move. But what was disturbing about this move is that we did not hit the one-to-one extension from the low here created on last Thursday to the pivot high. I've been interested in longs throughout the day. I'm interested in shorts, but I'm interested in shorts at higher levels. We might get that live short trade in the live stream, right? That would be absolutely awesome. What I do need to see is those lows getting a reaction, hitting the one-to-one extension from this move. Is it going to be bearish? Are we going to get the rejection? Or are we going to absolutely rock it? Because there is one bullish case scenario, of course, that is extremely bullish, which would be seeing this as a multiple 1-2, 1-2, and we're creating a third wave and we absolutely ripping. That would be the ideal scenario. I'll tell you what, I'll take profit slightly higher just in case we just smash through the level. And if we create a swing failure pattern, well, eventually we'll be taking some profits. If we do double top from that high created on the on Monday, basically on Monday today. My goodness, need to get my timing right here. If we do create that swing failure pattern, right, double top scenario, I will eventually take most of the profits. If we smash through, we do not get any reaction. The price just continues to the upside, going to 64.2, 64.8, 65K. We maintain that long position and there's no shorts to be taken. If we do get a quick reaction from those lower highs and certain levels that I do like, basically it's the golden pocket from the pivot high of last Friday to the pivot low. We just gently, ever so slightly, tapped the 618 to perfection. It was absolutely golden. I did not short here, have to be honest. This happened at 4 o'clock in the morning approximately. So anyway, it's not a short that I would have been interested in a nutshell. This was very aggressive, but it hit exactly the 618 from this local drop. But to perfection, if we do zoom in and say that 618, my goodness, 618 Fibonacci, the most respected fib level that there is. 618 just tapped and it actually got a drop of over $1,000 from that level. Very, very nice indeed. Let's see if we do smash out here. Will we double top? I want to know your opinion, legends. Let me know if you can hear me and you can see me. Let me know if you got the drum and bass in the background right away, guys. Let's see, guys, because I understand the bullish case. I understand the bearish case. The bullish case, the ultimate bullish case would be, this is extremely impulsive. We've just created the first wave here to the upside. We're going to absolutely rip right now in a third wave, right? That would be absolutely awesome. That would be actually taking a look at the extension, right? Let's not get too bullish just yet, but taking a look at the extension from this pivot low to this pivot high, to this pivot low. Beautiful three-wave structure, a bit aggressive. We were all scared in the Legends trading community, not knowing if this was going to be a good long or not. We were scared, oh my goodness, this could be the end of the corrective structure. Are we going to break down? No, it did manage to hold very nice support here. You may ask, why did it maintain as support? Well, just going through the basics, we've had a nice trend line, higher low support trend line, right? Easy peasy. Easy cheesy, right? We got those higher lows, boom. We got that easy basic support trend line. That's number one support, okay? Basic technical analysis. You can see this on Google, on a textbook. Super easy, right? What we could see here as well is the daily open. The previous day value area high, the previous day point of control. When we get a fixed volume profile, we got that nice consolidation from Sunday. The highest volume node was actually maintaining as support here, the 62,700. We were just holding by a thread. It's like now or never, guys. We need to get that bounce in the next coming hours. If we do not bounce, we're all going to get wrecked and lose money. But no, the price of Bitcoin did hold because it was good support, higher low support trend line, the point of control, the daily open. Yes, the bulls wanted to maintain bullish today and absolutely smacked to the upside. And that is what we're getting right now. Now, the question is this break going to be sustainable? Are we going to double top? Well, we need to be paying attention here because I will be willing to speculate on a short trade, and this might happen right now as we speak. My level of interest, yes, could we double top from here? I wouldn't want to see that double top from here. I'm going to say that we could reach the one-to-one extension, right? From the pump that we created from Thursday to Friday to that low. We got beautiful three-wave structure. Don't let me down right now, Bitcoin. Get that leg up above $64,000 and let's take those profits and speculate here on a possible short if we do reject. I want to hit the one-to-one extension preferably because, yeah, that would be absolutely golden, right? Classic for an ABC kind of move, corrective structure after this very aggressive drop. I know the Moon Boys are going to say we're going to absolutely rip and there's no rejection that is going to happen, guys. We need to take a look at the levels. We need to trade the levels. That is what we do best. I don't know if Bitcoin's going to all-time high next week or it's going to go to 50K next week. We trade the levels. We trade the range. We scratch a few dollars from the market. That is what we do. So let's see if the price manages to hit that lower high and how are we going to hit it. If Bitcoin rejects from here, I have to say, screw you, Bitcoin. You know, screw you. Sometimes it happens, right? Sometimes it happens where you just a few dollars from hitting the high and you just don't break through. And then it's like, okay, you did it again. You did it again. It doesn't usually happen, but it sometimes happens, right? I'm going to say that Bybit especially, the ones that are longing like crazy, like maniacs, they are going to try and push the price through, get in another 20, 30, 40 million dollars to try and smash through that level and see if we can get the successful breakout at least to 64,100, 200 range, get above those highs. That is where we do have the one-to-one extension. Now, why so bearish? Why do I think that a rejection could happen? Well, it's purely based on the massive move that we did get here to the downside throughout last week, right? From 66,500, very aggressive, very high volume. We got divergence here on the volume. We're moving up with less volume than the drop. This is not good. It is no bueno. So we want to see something change here, right? We want to break with a huge, massive move. Unless we do just double top, right? Hit the one-to-one extension. We're going to just get that reaction at the golden pocket, 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽𝗫 Fibonacci, right? From the highs here created on the 27th of September, golden pocket zone. Are we going to manage to smash through? If we smash through this level, I would expect the price to go to the 7/8 Fibonacci at 65k. Not too much volume. Bybit going absolutely crazy with the longs. The rest of exchanges are not. Yeah, they're coming in. They are coming in. Let's take a look at the lower time frame. Right away. Let's get those SFP levels. Are we going to hit them? Let's get the extension. That is the zone that the price could potentially reject. Let's get the one-to-one extension. What was beautiful about the weekend is this. We formed a bull flag, right? If you wish, right? A kind of a bullish pennant right there. Getting the breakout. If you want to use classic technical analysis textbook, right? You would arguably discuss this is the scenario. I like it because that is exactly the one-to-one extension, right? When you get a pole from a bull flag, it is exactly the one-to-one extension as a target. So you can use that as well if you want. So looking for that movement to hit the one-to-one extension, and it's probably going to be a moment to take profit and potentially flip for a day trade or even swing trade short position. We are just testing those levels as we speak. We're going to go to the lower time frame and check the price, how it's tackling that zone. If we do swing failure pattern from here, I want to see it go slightly higher. These two horizontal lines is where I got the one-to-one 105. That is where the price I want it to hit. Okay, and let's see if it does swing failure pattern from these highs. For the moment, we are just right there at those levels, so we're going to remain patient, see if we get that leg up of another couple of $100, and we'll be looking to lock in some profits, guys. I don't think that this will be a double 1-2 and we're going to get an explosive wave, but yeah, let's see if we do hit that one-to-one extension. We'll be happy to lock in some profits here already. I'll leave a tiny bit open and let's see what happens. Shout out to 𝗕𝗏𝗍 because this was a setup that 𝗕𝗏𝗍 mentioned in the Legends trading community, looking for that 7/8 Fibonacci, 62,600, that higher low right over there, the 1.618 extension. This is like the ultimate limit zone for an ABC. If not, this is going to be impulsive. This has to be the level that needs to hold. Shout out to you, 𝗕𝗏𝗍, because I got stopped out on a minor loss here just early this morning, right? I had a long attempt right over here for this local double bottom, and it was such a small loss. It's what happens, right? This is what we look at when we are trading. For the moment, we're breaking out, no swing failure pattern, looking for higher. So if the price, I had a long attempt here, and my idea of this long position was coming all the way up to the highs. This was my idea. However, 𝗕𝗏𝗍 came with his magic and talked about this long opportunity. Same scenario. The target is the highs. I can get stopped out 6 times out of this. Once I get the good trade, it's going to pay off big time. It's going to pay off big time. We manage risk. We do not get wrecked. Let's see how these highs are going to be reacting throughout the next coming minutes. We haven't just quite hit the one-to-one extension. Would be ideal to hit the one-to-one extension. Would be ideal. Let's see if we do manage to hit the one-to-one extension right over here. This is where it's going to get interesting. This is where it's going to start getting interesting, or will we go to higher levels? What do you think, guys? Are you bullish? What a massive bullish move. I wasn't expecting this to go up that fast, to be honest. S&P 500 is not doing much. I know the DXY is hitting a major resistance zone. DXY, look at... I was going to say Jason Casper. He's live. Of course he's live. Of course. Will we? We're just breaking through here very nicely. Getting above the golden pocket. Yeah, this is just there's no real reason to get into a short now. Why? Because we're above the interest zone of rejection, right? Could it reject later on? Absolutely yes. Price could just continue to the upside, maybe hit 65k. The price is just absolutely exploding. So not going to short just yet until we see a rejection. Of course, if the wick is going to be too high, I would have to wait for a big rejection and then speculate on a back test, on a retracement. But we're just breaking out right now, so there's no major reason to get into a short trade setup. As we are above the interest zone, I wanted the price to react and reject from the golden pocket and from these lower highs. As long as the price is above the level, we sit on our hands for, you know, there's just no shorts to be taken, right? So that's how you need to do it, guys. You know, this is where people get very confused, because on some video updates or live streams, I will talk about certain levels of confluence that will be good for a trading setup. But if the price breaks through and does not get any resistance, no reaction whatsoever, does not reject, there is no short to be taken. Higher we go. Shout out to 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽. The extreme bullish case scenario is, I mean, I have to say, this being a 1-2, this being a 1-2, and this being the third wave right now, that could be the case. And we are talking about big major levels, right? Let's not get too bullish, guys, because I do think that a rejection is very likely. But, you know, we're looking at 66k. Just imagine, right? Just imagine. That would be insanely explosive. I don't think that will be the case. If we do get the rejection and we lose these levels, and we form a significant drop to the downside with increased volume, that will be the moment that the alarms are going to go off and I'm going to flip bearish, right? We get this rejection, I'm going to start thinking in short opportunities, believing that these lows will be taken at $59,800. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Smash up the like. Smash up the like for 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽. I'm not sure if he's here in the comment section, but shout out to him, because I got into the long position late, but I did get in. There we go. We're going to start, you know, maybe this is the moment. Maybe this is the moment. We just hit the 1-to-1. I think it would be an aggressive short trade. It's not swing failure pattern from these levels just yet. It's not creating the swing failure pattern, but we hit the 1-to-1 extension, I think, to perfection. That is where the price is just getting the reaction. It's an aggressive short. You can be extremely defensive. If you are just getting on the 1-to-1 extension, which is getting a reaction right now, small little pullback of a few $100. If you got to the 1-to-1 extension, it is a pretty aggressive short. If you want to catch the highs, you can sniper short that level and be defensive eventually, right? If this starts rejecting now in the next coming hours, you are looking at this, right? We are looking at this to play out potentially in the next coming days. I don't mind missing the exact top. I'm going to remain patient. If you did short the 1-to-1 extension, this is the risk to reward that we are talking about, right? This is like a big deal, right? It's like you can get stopped out 20 times if this does reject very aggressively. You're holding a free trade right now. You can be defensive, right? I would even be quite defensive, because we could be holding those levels as support, right? If you did short the 1-to-1, It isn't a very aggressive. I would be putting stop loss right at entry point, saying, whoop, you know, I got the high, I catched the high, let's be defensive, and then speculate possible in a local double top. Then you could got another shot right there. But if you did short this level, you got an epic entry, and you would just want to put, you know, stop loss at entry point, basically, if you like shorting the one-to-one extension. I don't mind, because I will recognize, you know, by tonight, tomorrow, wherever the price is, if we do get that solid rejection, right, in the next coming hours, you know, this would be potentially a first leg to the downside, especially if we do get increased volume, right? If we do get increased volume, price drops down to 63.2, right? Get a massive move of $800, $900. That will be a clear sign of weakness. Then I would arguably discuss that, okay, guys, you know, this is it, right? This is likely going to form a lower high, and we're going to go to lower levels. But we need that sign of weakness. We need that big pullback. And then I could speculate, okay, looking at the higher time frames, this just does not look healthy. It does not look healthy for the price to get above 66,000 just yet. It looks like it needs to get let's get down first, and then get people extremely bearish, come down to 57K. Then, you know, then we're ready, right? Then we're ready. Make sure to fuel up here. Bang. That, right? That's what we would want to see. If it just rockets from this zone to the highs, I don't think it's going to be the case. But price is very much holding above those highs pretty nicely. No major rejection. Ideal scenario. Sign of weakness, right? Because you are forming a bit of a wick. This could come down here, get supported from today's highs. You know, higher, you know, we could go higher right now. With this large wick and just sitting at the highs right now, this for me is no good short trade at the moment. Unless you shorted like the one-to-one extension, you're putting your stop loss, you know, close to break even, taking the shot, right? With good risk management. If that plays out eventually and you do get the rejection in the next hour, right, without coming to the highs, you got an epic short trade setup, managing risk extremely well. However, with these kind of movements, right, if it does create that kind of failed auction, you know, it fails to get above this zone and starts rejecting very aggressively, there will be opportunities, right? Because it's just realizing, okay, this is finished. This is potentially finished. If we reject with a significant amount of volume throughout the next coming hours, just imagine, right? This could go to all-time highs in the next 2 hours. But if it does reject from here, bang, right? Like this is like going to be the moment. This will be the moment. This would be the first leg down before more legs to the downside. That will be the clear sign of weakness. I will be targeting below $60,000 without a doubt, and very likely lower levels. Of course, this is going to take several days. This is not going to happen in a matter of 24 hours or 48 hours. I would expect it to take a few days. So it's going to be more of a small swing trade setup. So let's go right away through the comment section. I am not sure if you have joined the World Series of Trading, guys. The World Series of Trading is right now. Registration is live. We're already 38. Come on, we need to get at least 100 people for this competition, guys. We need to get a piece of the cake. We need to be in top 10. There's $10 million prize pool to distribute into the top 10 teams, guys. We need to do this. Come on, we are so many people here. We've been doing so well in these competitions throughout the last couple of years. I need you in my team. Make sure to register with the link down below in the description, guys, for the World Series of Trading. It is starting in about 4 days, 3-4 days. I need you in my team. We're going to absolutely crush it. We're going to be taking a look at the rankings here on the live streams to see how we're doing. If we are number 100 or number 10 or number 5, we'll be analyzing that, guys. And make sure to sign up to Bybit if you haven't got an account just yet. You do get that $500 airdrop. I want you in my team make sure to join the team right away, guys. Let's go through the comment section and analyze a little bit this, where we at currently, okay? Because the volume is relatively low. It is still low with this bounce. I'm not trusting this move to the upside. I don't trust it. However, detecting the highs for the short position is very, very complex. In an uptrend, you want to try and get into long positions. Getting into shorts as you're moving against the price is very complex. We were looking at this high. Okay, we're breaking through. Okay, we don't short here. We look at the next possibility. Then obviously the plan B here would be get the rejection. Okay, now we got a confirmation of weakness. Then we'll be getting into the next wave to get the movement down. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I don't mind shorting here or shorting here later on, realizing the sign of weakness, right? So it does not matter. As long as we're above, the price is very punchy, then possibly higher we go. Okay, we do not want to rush in a trade. There's nothing better in trading than being patient, right? Being patient, realizing the sign of weakness. And I need to give a shout out to 𝗕𝗏𝗍. He is not here in the live stream. Shout out to him. We got into the long, finally. Got into that beautiful long trade, and I have to explain this long trading setup. It was explained at the beginning of the live stream, guys. It was explained at the beginning. We had everything here. We had everything for the price to get the bounce. We had the daily open. We had the previous day value area high. We had the previous day point of control, the highest volume node. It was there. That was acting as support. We got the nice basic higher low support trend line. It's like it happens here or it does not happen. Stop loss beneath the wick here that was created. Shout out to 𝗕𝗏𝗍, my man. And I did not take profit. I was holding like a beast, even though we were getting bearish CVD divergence from these pivots. I was like, screw you. The divergence that we were forming on the 5 minute, 15 minute, doesn't matter. The divergence that we were forming was absolutely crazy. The bullish CVD divergence, hang on a second, what's going on here? The bullish CVD divergence was absolute insanity. Why is this taking so long to load? We were forming insane bullish CVD divergence right over here, but insane. It was like the amount of people that were shorting here was absolutely crazy. They're getting squeezed out right now. This is where I'm taking profit, realizing the potential of this setup. I entered in one early, got stopped out with a minor loss. Then this one right over here was the one. The amount of bullish CVDs was crazy, meaning that you have a huge amount of stops here to get liquidated. That is your target zone if you are longing from lower. You want that liquidity from the people that are shorting, right? That is where we are currently at the moment. And this bullish CVD divergence was backed up. It was backed up by insane confluence zones. First of all, the point of control from yesterday. Massive level, high volume node. That is where we're getting supported. We were hitting the 7/8 Fibonacci from this local pump that we had from yesterday to today. 7/8 Fibonacci. Liquidity grab from this higher low. Absolutely golden. Where I longed was on the retracement, because I said, shout out to 𝗕𝗏𝗍, I missed that long position. I'm going to get on the pullback at the 618 Fibonacci. Literally. From the pivot low to the pivot high, 618 Fibonacci to manage risk very, very well. And this is the setup, guys. Stop beneath the low, targeting the highs. Insane risk to reward. That is basically where I entered, right over here. As you can see, the retracement from that wick. Managing risk with stop loss at the low, obviously right now at break even. Looking for this massive risk to reward. there was the option of taking a bit of profits throughout the uptrend because we were creating some pretty crazy bearish CVD divergence. There was a lot of people on Bybit suddenly longing out of nowhere. You were getting some very, very, very aggressive bullish CVD divergence. A lot of longs entering right now, trying to defend throughout the last couple of hours, right? You were forming lower highs here and higher highs on the CVD. However, this pump was very aggressive. There was many millions entering with open interest, and it had pretty much a lot of power, right? You're getting open interest moving to the upside, many millions of dollars in long positions. And I'm thinking, look, as we were forming bullish CVD divergence here, I have to say, I'm going to give the chance to the bulls here to liquidate those shorts that are sitting, those stop losses that are sitting right there, which is the take profit zone. And you need to understand that the price is very much in a bullish momentum market throughout the last few days, right? You need to give it a chance. And my shorting interest was here, but we've created a pretty significant pump. Not too interested at the moment to short here. We're just basically holding our support, the highs from today. We're just sitting here, bit of volatility. I would rather look for a proper rejection. I mean, unless you've been a sniper and you got an extreme tight stop loss, once this starts pulling back very aggressively, it's going to pull back big time, right? We know how the drops happen on Bitcoin. They happen fast and they happen very aggressively. So yeah, if you did get into the one-to-one extension, which would make sense, right? Classic zone for an ABC scenario. That is basically where the price got a small pullback of a few $100s. Your stop loss is so small. If you're attempting here any shorts, if this has to be the high, make sure to calculate the risk to reward, because you can risk $10 here to gain 120, right? So it's like you don't need to risk much to get some good gains potentially in the next coming days. And if this gets stopped out, you're looking at another possible scenario here, managing your risk. I'm going to remain a little bit patient as we are above the highs here. We've crossed the 618 Fibonacci. What usually happens when you cross a golden pocket or any Fibonacci levels, right? Once you get a reaction, for example, here from the highs to the lows, right? From this major drop that we formed, from the 27th of September, you can see how the 382 got a beautiful resistance reaction, SFP from here. This is a trade setup that we mentioned also on a previous live stream. I think it was on Thursday or Friday. Basically looking for that pullback. Did get a pullback nicely of $500-600. Nice, beautiful scalp. When you break above the fib level of 382, you would expect that the 50% is going to be hit at some point. So we broke through from that level and then obviously surpassed 50%. 50% did not get any reaction. And as you pass the 50% Fibonacci, which is the next one that you're possibly going to get a reaction, is that 618, right? 618 just got gently tapped early this morning. We got a pullback of over $1,000. So as we are above the golden pocket, I have to give the bulls a chance, saying, look, if you don't get any strong rejection in the next coming hours, I know that you're possibly going to go higher to hit the 7/8 Fibonacci at 65K. Very, very possible. So we don't want to try and detect the top. If you do, like I said, it needs to be at very good confluence Fibonacci levels. The extension was very aggressive in my opinion, but you could have taken the shot because you can manage risk so well with this. Could have taken here the swing short speculation. This is not a scalp. This is like looking for a potential rejection move down. So you can risk peanuts here, right? Risk a couple of peanuts. If you lose those peanuts, well, you ain't gonna feel bad about it, right? Because it's a swing short possibility. Thanks for the entries today, Andy Volkov. My man, you're very much welcome. 𝗬cie is melting bear's nuts. 𝗬cie is muy bullish. Now, the reason for this pump, something interesting is see the DXY. It is reacting at a basic support resistance flip that we've had throughout the last few months, looking from 2023 actually to 2024. Scene of the crime, as they say, broken out from this triangle pattern. We are starting to get a reaction. If this breaks through, gets back inside and does not reject in the next couple of days from this higher low resistance, right? Just this higher low support as resistance, that is going to be bullish for Bitcoin. This will not be bullish for Bitcoin. Getting acceptance back above here, not getting the reaction from that higher low, just easy, basic, higher low support. This needs to reject. If it does reject throughout the next coming days, that could bring a little bit more steam for Bitcoin and go to higher levels, right? So we're going to analyze a little bit the higher time frame. What is my point of view here? Of course, I'm an intraday trader. If you ask me, are we going to break through from here? I'm going to say, I don't know. Are we going to break down from here? I have no idea. We're going to need to speculate on some different scenarios and, looking at extension, Fibonacci, confluence zones to see where we could reject, where could we bounce, and just take advantage of that intraday move. Because saying right now that we're going to 67K is like, you don't know that. I don't know, and you don't know. I got some, it's pretty incredible how when the market is bullish or when the market is bearish, and we're talking about bullish cases or bearish cases, I always get the opposite comment section, right? If I am bullish, why are you longing? We are going down to 49K. Why are you doing this? It's bearish. The big crash is coming. And, if I'm bearish, then obviously we'll get the insane macro bulls bringing some hate in the comment section. We do intraday trading. We analyze very, very carefully with good risk management, the opportunity zones specifically and target zones to enter some day trading setups, right? Just like this one right over here. This is all that we do. I don't know if Bitcoin's going to go to all-time high in a couple of weeks. I would believe so. I do believe that a rejection is very much likely, that we are going to get down 60K before going to all-time high. And that is purely based on the formation of these waves that we formed throughout the last few weeks. Anyway, let's go right away through the comment section. Guys, if you do not know, I did create the last couple of weeks an Instagram where I'm posting some shorts, right? Bit of flashy shorts talking about crypto exchanges, my experience, bad coins, good coins, just some basic stuff. Also a TikTok, guys, just created this. Make sure to drop a follow. You got the links down below. Join me on Instagram or on TikTok, guys, to get some nice, sweet little shorts right there, right? Let's go through comment section. It is time for comment section, guys. It is time for comment section. Say hello to the beautiful community, of course. Thanks for deleting those nasty messages, the DeFi world. I'm not sure what this guy is talking about, but you are getting deleted by my moderators. What are you talking about? Be good. No shilling, no hating. Stop it. Let's go right away through comment section and say hello to the nice, beautiful people that are here in the comment section. Oriel, hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? Mi hermano. Eric, it's not bearish. I know. Why so bearish? It's not bearish just yet. Okay. There we have him. The legend himself. I was just talking about you. Yo, let's go. Jason, are you live, my man? Are you live? You probably are. Yes, you are. Let's go, my brother. Shout out to you, guy. Shout out to you, Jason. I want to know if you're in a short, if you're in a long. Let me know right away. Jason Casper, my brother. Much love. We need to do a collaboration. Mariela, thanks for joining. I can see Thiago, Machine, bearish short term, but long term bullish. Absolutely. Very much aware of this rejection happening here at this zone. This does not look right. This does not look right for the price to shoot up to 66K. It just does not look right. We had a very aggressive move to the downside with high volume, and it's, high volume, higher than the move up throughout the last few days anyway. The price moves in waves. This looks very one-wavy. The price moves in waves with corrections. It moves in waves. And this price action that we have formed throughout the last few days, last couple of weeks, this is very one wavy. Very one wavy. And I would really speculate that it has to top out here at some zone, give or take 65k. Maybe it's going to be this 64k zone. When we get the first rejection move, I will be analyzing very carefully in a nutshell to get into a short. Okay, this is an aggressive short. You're shorting the pump. Manage risk accordingly, but it would make sense to actually get a rejection here from this area throughout the next coming hours, potentially in between today and tomorrow. Okay, stay cautious. I'm going to remain a little bit patient. You can also short once you get that confirmation. The corrective move, we'll be analyzing very, very carefully how this bounce is going to happen, because the price moves in waves. We'll be analyzing to see if we can detect that second wave to jump in to the third wave down, just similar to what happened right over here, right? So let's see if we do get that kind of structure in the next couple of days. We need to see that first initial impulsive move down to then confirm that the bears are stepping in from this impulsive move. Shout out to you, 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗿𝗫. Thanks for the super chat, brother. I will join your live stream if you have not finished, because there's nothing better than good TA and great entertainment, guys. If you want to see some great rap, you know, and great music and entertainment and good technical analysis, go and check out Jason. I know a lot of you know him already. He is the absolute beast, 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗿𝗫. 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗿𝗫 fakes the energy 75% of the time. Absolutely not. He's always got great energy. He's always rapping, singing. I love his overview on the funk minutes. We do have, we do have some news this week. We got inflation rate on Thursday. But yeah, funk minutes. Definitely when there's press conference, you want to go and check out Jason, because he does some insane translations, and it's insanely it's great to watch. It's great to watch because it's good value and it's great entertainment. That is without a doubt. So yeah, anyway, Bitcoin looking for a dump. It is kind of trying to maintain as support. You got today's highs, you got the level of rejection that we have been talking about. Okay, you know, it is an aggressive entry point. You know, like I said, you can risk peanuts. Okay, people are worried about getting wrecked, this, that, the other. The price is too bullish, it won't reject. You only need to risk a few peanuts, okay, for a possible large move, right? If this were to be the high, if you did get into the one-to-one extension, your stop loss is ridiculous. Your stop loss, remember guys, risk management is the number one thing. You can be the best guy in technical analysis, but if you do not manage your risk accordingly, you will not make it. And you can risk peanuts here. You can risk a couple of dollars. Risk $2. You're potentially going to make 20, right? You got a $2 trade there, short position. If it gets stopped out, I lost $2. I won't have my coffee tomorrow. Definitely not on Starbucks because it's more like $6, $7. But your general coffee from, you know, the back street from wherever, right? That costs $2. You won't have your coffee if you get stopped out. If it comes down here, you're going to be making $20. You'll be having 10 coffees for free throughout the next 2 weeks, right? 10 days if you have coffee every single day, obviously. So the one-to-one extension was a pretty sniper aggressive short trade. I have to say it was kind of acceptable. It does make sense for that scenario. Like I said, you can risk a few peanuts. People want to make a lot of money when they're trading and they risk too much. That used to happen to me when I lost huge amount of money with doing irresponsible trading. There's trading opportunities every single day, especially if you're scalping and you're day trading. But people risk too much. People are willing to risk $1,000 here or $10,000 on this small little stop loss to think that he's going to gain, you know, $60,000 or $80,000, right? And then you get stopped out and you're like, wow, I just lost $10,000 on that, you know, that potential setup, right? Or 100,000, right? I don't know how much money you got, but overall, risking too much. Hey, risk $2 just for the average Joe, right? Risk $2, you gain 20. You're like, oh, you know, that was actually pretty good. You can handle your trade emotionally much better than risking more than you're willing to lose. Okay, so let's go. 20K in a single trade. I remember, yes, Aditya. That was my beginning stages. When I was 2 years trading, 2019, I lost 20K. And that, you know, the whole world came crashing because it was 5 months of consistent profit in my beginning stages of trading. And yeah, it was a bad couple of weeks. Just about to throw the towel. But no, I did not. And I am here and I continue. The mods used to blame coffee. Andy is backstreet boy coffee drinker. Absolutely. I don't go to Starbucks. What a bunch of crap. I like the proper, either Colombian coffee, right? The coffee that you drink, okay? And also Arabic coffee. Starbucks, what a bunch of BS coffee. That is everything but coffee. So I like to go to the back street, right? And get my underground coffee that's cost $2 and not $7 or $8 like Starbucks. We keep it underground, baby. I've lost 25K in a single trade. Never again. Jason Casper, my man, you are an absolute boss. You are an absolute boss. I'd be obsessed with trading like addiction, straight up misbehaving. Starbucks sucks. Right. Coffee should be as black as a sense of humor. Ooh, I gotta be careful reading some of these comments, guys. I need to be careful. I don't want to say something crazy out loud. Be my guest for that coffee. Be my guest for that coffee. I guess you were talking about this possible short trade, right? Be my guest for that coffee. Hey, it's not a bad setup, right? This is extremely corrective. The volume is extremely low. Yeah, we got the nice spike of volume right now here at the end, which is classic. It is classic in a C wave or in a corrective structure. It's classic to get the end volume, right, in a possible C wave. You can manage risk like a beast if you did get into the one-to-one extension. The moment I was very skeptical on the price forming a lower high somewhere in this zone, because I've been locally bullish throughout these ranges till we hit this high. The moment I was skeptical about this forming a lower high and coming down was because of this price action that was formed throughout the weekend. And I was thinking, okay, this was extremely complex, very choppy. We moved up here, but what happened since Friday's highs, creating that wick here, rejection, 382 Fibonacci, right? We had so much stuff going on here. So much stuff, 382 Fibonacci. We were talking about the 1.618 extension from this speculative ABC flat, right? Boom, boom, boom. You know, nice little swing failure pattern here. But what was disturbing throughout Sunday was this, right? Let's keep it simple. A bull flag, right? A descending wedge, a bullish pennant, if you wish. The three-wave structure that we formed throughout the weekend, ABC. And this ABC, what was disturbing as well, that did not claim this low. Very disturbing, very, very disturbing. Nevertheless, we created a three-wave structure. We started breaking out. I was like, yeah, it's unlikely that this is going to top here and roll down. This is a one wave, a second wave. This has a little bit of more steam to the upside. without a doubt. It would be extremely rare. There was no swing failure pattern level. There was a potential double top, but we got a solid breakout. I actually suggested a long position in the Legends trading community yesterday when we were coming all the way down to this level right over here on a late update yesterday, right? Because today is Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think today is Monday, but yesterday, and I've done a lot of updates here, guys. This is why I did not get an update here on YouTube, because I was focused with trading setups with the Legends trading community and 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽. But yesterday, bear with me here, guys. Bear with me, because we look at for shorts and we look for longs, okay? We look for longs and we look for shorts. And what I want to share with you is the possibility of the price getting a long setup from the price action breaking out yesterday above $62,300, breaking out. If we come down to 62,300, hit the VWAP, hit the value area high of the range of the weekend. This is the weekend's price action. We broke out. I want that pullback. The price is bullish. Not interested in shorts. We got the pullback. The level to long was $62,300 right over here. The stop loss was beneath value area low, beneath the VWAP, beneath the 618, give or take 62,150. And we're looking for the bounce at $62,300 range at 50% Fibonacci from this latest move that happened on Sunday. This move up yesterday night update in the Legends trading community. We zoom in, we fast forward, take a look at VWAP, take a look at the breakout from the highs here from Friday. VWAP, value area high of the range, 50% Fibonacci from this pivot low to la pivot high. And this is where we came to. 62,000, even $270. The long setup from yesterday night, Sunday. We ain't sleeping. I did take Saturday off, but we are not wasting time. This was the setup when the price action was trading here. Not interested in shorts. This is very bullish, very uptrending. Let's see if we do get that pullback to $62,300. Nice, beautiful scalp trade from yesterday's setup, yesterday's update. So we need a hustle, guys, even on Sunday. We're here to make gains. We ain't here to lose time. If you want those intraday setups, and I have to give a shout out because my call here today was bad. We don't win every day, guys. We don't win every day. Well, today was a good day finally, because I got stopped out from this long. I was already speculating on the possibility here of the price action finishing this corrective move, because what I was looking at here is the insane bullish CVD divergence that was getting me very disturbing. It's like, okay, I need to look for longs. I need to look for longs because there is a lot of shorts entering here on Bybit. I need to look for longs. There's too many shorts entering. There's massive bullish CVD divergence. I'm interested in a long here. And the main reason why, I'll explain that right away, why I got into a long trade setup, that I got stopped out. But, the movement up here paid off from that stop loss. Easy, easy, easy. The main reason why is because I was looking at this as a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC, and on Coinbase, we did not claim this high today on many exchanges. So I had to give the possibility, and this is disturbing when you want to count an impulsive move, because if you take the high, well, you cannot count an impulsive move, right? You cannot start here as in wave 1, wave 2. It's just not, you cannot do that. But on many exchanges, this high was not taken. many Coinbase, Binance, a lot of the exchanges. So I had to say, look, I'm going to give a chance here for a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 reaction, completion of an ABC, and then look for the bounce. It did not happen. It did not happen. Got into a speculative double bottom right there, speculating on that possibility. Extreme risk management, and basically, looking for that leg to the upside. So stopped out from that position, but overall got into the one here that 𝗬𝗏 provided, and this was the good one, right? This was the good one. What's going on? We're breaking down. Who got into a short position from higher? Who got into short position from higher? What a major rejection. Already dropping $400. Nothing too special. I will remain patient. I've been looking for this level throughout the last few days, guys, but it doesn't matter. There's an opportunity around the corner. So what I will be doing is, waiting for the price to, get a bit of more power to the downside, get that movement down, get to 62,800, get the push down, be aggressive. Let's get the dump down big time, claim this higher low from today. Get down there, Bitcoin. I want to see you move down aggressively, because I know that you will create some kind of bounce at some point, and I will be waiting for that bounce to look for an entry point before you go down to 60K without me. So overall, if you did get into the one-to-one extension, as mentioned in the live stream, which you could have risked a few peanuts, right? You're making 2 coffees now. We talked about this short trade. You're risking $2. Hey, you're already up $4, right? You're already making a 2-to-1. You already got 2 coffees, right? I would maintain this short without a doubt. This is a swing short scenario. Like I mentioned, this could come all the way down here in the next couple of days. It is a rejection point. We got the 3-wave structure. We got the one-to-one extension. It's one of those kind of trades that you would want to maintain, right? And just have your risk management well in place. Tighten up that stop loss. And you're running almost a free trade here for the next coming days if it does start breaking down. For the moment, that is good that we lost these highs. We've lost today's highs. We have a chance here. We have a chance. So let's go right away through comment section. Oh, I'm thirsty today. 𝗬𝗏, my man, hit the like button. I was just giving a shout out to you, 𝗬𝗏, one of the coaches. I got into this long trade because of you, my man. I got into this long trade because of you. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. This was this was perfect. Perfect long trade setup. Mentioned from 𝗬𝗏. I already speculated on one. 𝗬𝗏 absolutely nailed the level to get the reaction, which was basically that 62,300, right? Was it 62,000? I can't even remember the number now. 62,600 range, right? That 7/8 Fibonacci 1.618 extension, this higher low. We're forming very aggressive bullish CVD divergence. Absolutely epic, guys. Muy bien. 𝗬𝗏 also does provide some great TA every single day on YouTube, guys. I'm going to pin him right away. Because he deserves the shout out. Shout out to you. Apart from Jason Casper, which I know he's around, make sure to go and check out 𝗬𝗏, guys, on his YouTube channel, because if you want the alpha, the education, the technical analysis, you have him right over there in the pinned comment, guys. Go and check him out. Join the squad, Andy. 𝗕𝗏𝗆, absolutely epic. We are going to rip the competition. This is actually quite bearish. We're moving down. Let's lock a few, another $40 here. This is looking quite bearish, guys. I have to be honest. I am looking for the price to actually start cooling off from this uptrend, as mentioned throughout the stream. This is very, very corrective. We have volume divergence. If you want to jump into a short trade now, you know, I'm gonna be honest here. I would want to get into a trade with the price moving down a little bit more aggressive. Get another $1,000 move down. I don't mind missing the high here, guys. Was you know, making you realize that you could get into that short trading scenario at the beginning of the stream. At the beginning of the stream. Where is it? Where is it? At the 1-to-1 extension. If you wanted to get into a short trade at the 1-to-1 extension, you are looking at something like this. You are looking at something, you're in a very good position at the moment, and you can have a free trade. So yeah, you know the deal, right? You know the deal. You're in a very, very good position at the moment. I missed this trade. You could have risked a few peanuts on that, but it doesn't really matter. You know, I don't care. I care more about you. I care more about you. And, you know, it's an acceptable short trade, you know, getting to the limit there with the 1-to-1 extension. I am going to say that, you know, if we do get that leg down with high volume, there's going to be time. There will be time. There will be another scenario, but it will be looking very interesting. I would not short right now, to be honest. I want to see more weakness because I have to give the bulls a chance here. I want to see a break of structure. I want to see some red volume. Get that first leg down. It is unlikely that we're going to get a major drop here in 2 hours down to 60k. I don't think that is going to happen. So the first leg down that's very aggressive is going to get some kind of a bounce. And I'm going to be paying very close attention to the levels of resistance that we have here. Fibonacci, previous day point of control, you know, whatever comes into my mind to look for the confluence that we do have there to look for the short trade. But right now I have to give the bulls a chance, because what if we have formed an impulsive move here in a wave 1-2, and now we have formed the first wave 1 and 2 of a massive third wave, right? As you know, this could correct to this area and get a bounce, but you know, it's very, very possible, very, very possible. So I want to see a sign of weakness, and a sign of weakness is pretty clear. This, get this move. I won't be shorting here. I will be looking for the short, you know, as we get a bit of a reaction bounce, bearish CVDs, very 3-wave corrective structure, roll back down. So for the moment, remaining patient for that scenario to happen. Let's go through comment section and continue. We need to smash up the like button. Like button absolutely sucks on my channel. It really does. It's not doing too bad. Not doing too bad, guys. Let's get to 300 likes right away. Shall we get to 1,000 likes? And I will give a $500 giveaway. If we get to 1,000 likes, $500 giveaway. If you comment down below after the stream, if it's above 1,000 likes, and of course we only got 750 people watching, but people will get likes right away when they see this eventually. And you comment after the stream, and there's probably going to be 10 comments or 15 comments, we'll do a $500 giveaway. And I need to be very cautious. The last time I did a giveaway, my goodness, got so many scammers. Hey, I can't remember the name of the last woman that I gave $500. Girl, woman, I don't know. But I got about 5 people saying, you know, I'm Jeanette or something like that. Absolutely crazy. I had 4 Jeanettes. That's crazy. So a lot of scammers as well. So I need to be cautious. That's 250 cups of coffee. Exactly. $500. Give it to the community. But let's get the likes. You give to me, I will give to you. $500 giveaway if we get above 1,000 likes throughout this stream. That would be awesome. Need to give that money back. I tell you what, it's the profits from today. Profits from this trade will be going to you. There you go. Right? Profits from this day trade will be for the community. Singularity X, my man, thanks for joining. Much love to you, my brother. Like Sir Mohammed. Maria, hello. Yes. Hope I be part of the giveaway. Absolutely. You know, after the stream, I do get about, don't know, 15 comments, 20 comments. There'll probably be more today, but make sure to comment down below after the stream once it's finished, and it's a registered comment, not the live comment, of course. You need a comment after the stream, right? Just remember, we need to get to 1,000 likes as well, guys. This is a very difficult task. People are lazy with the like button. Analyze render, please. We can analyze some altcoins without a doubt. Pump the likes to the Mars. Thanks, my man. Hey, please share predictions. Hello from Dubai. Edvinas, I'm in Dubai too. Let's hook up. Have some coffee in the back street that I do know, where they sell very good coffee. 350 likes. Let's go. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, Andy. I need $500. How to join? Just comment after the live stream. Let's pump that like button to 1,000. It's probably going to be 1,000 likes tomorrow, maybe. It might not reach it. Let's see if it does. Underwater right now. Thought with a lower leverage liquidation price is $64,000. Right. Underwater right now with low leverage liquidation price at 74,000. I'm not sure where you shorted. You know, this kind of rejection is acceptable for the short. If you wanted the absolute sweet spot for the short, this wick is relatively high. I prefer smaller wicks to manage risk. And if you are shorting, if you are underwater right now, it means that you've shorted somewhere here. There's, you know, this, it's still an acceptable scenario. This could be, it could be the top, but you are facing some risks here, okay? Without a doubt. Best scenario was the 1-to-1. As the wick is relatively high from these lower highs right there, and you need to take the bullish case scenario into consideration always. I am bearish, bullish, depending on what happens next. And when we've developed this price action throughout the last few days, I have to say that this could be a wave 1, this a wave 2, and this could still be a wave 1 right over here inside of a larger wave 3. You just need to take it into consideration. You can not only be bearish, and you need to be very selective with the setups. And if I do get a larger wick than I want, then I will remain a little bit more patient. Like I said, I don't care if the price dips down here like this. I would say, you know, will I regret missing the short? No. There will be another scenario. The price is going to create some kind of bounce reaction. We're going to be analyzing very, very carefully the different possibilities. So, yeah. You know, look, this is something what we're looking at here, because the market moves in, you know, price action, understanding the price action. This was happening on a live stream that I mentioned last week, where we got a major drop, we got this movement, and the price created an ABC scenario. And if this were to fail auction from this level, it was highly likely to come all the way down to these lows. We could be looking at something similar here to see that sign of weakness. Get the drop down very aggressively. You are going to form some kind of bounce here in a 3-wave matter. Very complex, very large, very microwavy, right? Too many waves here. Very confusing. But what you're looking at here is the first bounce to create a failed breakout. And that is where you know that the price is likely to drop down to lower levels. You're going to form that bearish flag or whatever, and you want to try and get into that second high rejection. Not the breakout, the rejection from the high. As soon as you lose that high, you're looking for the kind of bearish flag, right? And you're looking for the leg down. So you want to see something like this here. For the moment, you ain't doing too bad. You know, I think that the price does have a chance to get that rollover from this zone. So on 500 likes, let's go. How many likes do we have here? Absolutely awesome, guys. Absolutely awesome. Let's go right away and take a look at some altcoins. There's not much here to say and discuss about Bitcoin. Absolutely awesome. Hang on a second. Let's go right away. Let's go right away through comment section. Shall we take a look at some altcoins? Oh no, woof. Not even 400 likes. If we get to 1,000 likes, we are doing that giveaway, guys. And you need to comment down below. Ton, anyone. What is this? What is anyone? Anyone crypto. There are some altcoins. Yeah, this is one that I'm down big time, but I've been accumulating a bit more. What is anyone? Anyone? Anyone protocol. Interesting. Interesting. Let's take a look at this right away. On the chart. 92 million. Okay, it's a mid-low cap. It's doing pretty good on this retracement. Let's take a look at this one. Anyone. Anyone US dollar. Hopefully the DXY is going to reject here from the coming days. If it starts getting pumpy momentum, our next level is the point of control of the last 2 years to get the rejection. Maybe if it does break out from here, that is when we're going to see that pullback on Bitcoin. For the moment, dollar index is on a rally throughout the last few days. If it does break out from the scene of the crime here, as they say, we got point of control. Next stop where we got supported. Next stop is point of control from the last 2 years. This is going to bring some bearishness on Bitcoin. I can tell you that already. If we do successfully break through here the next coming days, it ain't going to be looking too good. And that would be making sense for the pullback down sub 60k. Let's take a look at anyone on the chart. Take a look at some altcoins or not. Altcoins yes or altcoin not, or focus more on Bitcoin. Anyone? My goodness. Can we get some coins that we can analyze on the chart here? My goodness, we haven't got any. There's not enough data here. Not enough data. Very volatile, very wicky. Stay cautious. There's really not much technical analysis to provide on these altcoins. Okay, you got that resistance support flip. Not much to analyze on this. You got a possible wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. You're on the formation of the wave 4. You're going to claim that high in the next coming weeks. Does look pretty good. Let's take a look at the extension. Yeah, this wick did claim the low, so that is already not a wave 1. Yeah, screw these altcoins. Too volatile, too wicky. There's no proper technical analysis to be done on these kind of altcoins. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend. Yes, that is correct. Hi Andy, can we take a look at Big Time? Big Time. Yeah, I think it's Big Time is a good gaming project, and it's done pretty well. It's done pretty well throughout this drop, this momentum. We've been talking about this for spot buying. You're at the low of the bear market. You are starting to form a descending channel-y structure here. You want to buy here. This at the ultimate low levels, and it did get a significant pump throughout the last few weeks in September. Now it's getting the first pullback down. I think this is a good pullback which will maintain our support to get the next leg to the upside. But remember, Bitcoin could be pulling back down, and that will drag the altcoins down as well. So this could extend to the 7/8 Fibonacci. It could get a bit more aggressive. And the pullback, if it does happen on Bitcoin, for me, it's going to be the last one, guys. It's going to be the last pullback, in my opinion. I have to be one of the worst higher time frame analysts out there. I like to scalp. I like to day trade level to level, guys. Higher time frame, anything can happen, right? Again, then you get a black swan event, and then price goes to hell, or you get, I don't know, some big institution that has bought $1 trillion worth of Bitcoin. Not a trillion, but say a few 100 billion, right? Or whatever. Higher time frame. But for me, this leg down, if it does happen throughout the next coming days, couple of weeks, give or take, it's going to be the last one. It will be the last one for me. For me, my personal opinion, it will be the last leg down. Last leg down before we go to all-time high in the next coming months. Of course, this could be disturbing. You could be forming a contracting diagonal right over here. Then you get a pullback. Then you get, a movement back up. But overall, the next leg down is going to be one of the last leg down, okay, that should happen for Bitcoin. We've got the diamond pattern, the diamond bottom pattern, guys. The diamond bottom pattern. Who remembers about this pattern? Just not a few weeks ago, we were talking about this a few months ago. A few months ago, we were talking about the formation of this diamond reversal pattern. They got a nice breakout. We got a nice pullback. Maybe we get one more leg to the downside. Getting below 60K. Getting aggressive at 57, 56. The last pullback, in my opinion, before getting the price heading to all-time high in the next coming weeks, guys. Macro bullish, lower time frame bearish, lower time frame bullish, mid-time bearish, higher time frame bullish. So bullish, bearish, bullish. That's how I see it, right? Never too bullish, never too bearish. Always be bullish and bearish at the same time. Lower time frame bullish, mid-time bearish, high time frame bullish. Just so you get the point, right? Will it go to 44K? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is it possible regarding the waves? Is it possible? Absolutely. But for the moment, this is incredibly bullish, in my opinion, especially if we're forming these lower highs. This for me is more bullish. There's nothing impulsive about this. If we would have formed higher highs like this, and then we just at this zone, I would say, guys, this is not looking great. We've formed 3 peaks, triple top, right? Something similar that happened back here. This was very bearish. This was very, very bearish. This was a distribution phase, without a doubt. But the moment you form a consolidation bullish flag with lower highs, it is more bullish than bearish. 3 peaks with higher highs is bearish. Multiple peaks with lower highs and lower lows is more bullish. So could we go down to $44,000? I would say that would be kind of the ultimate level for the bulls to maintain, because we are speculating that we are still in bullish market, right? People are very bored. People saying that it's over. They are very bearish. Look at the economy. Look at this. Economy is not doing that bad, actually. We had unemployment rate lower than expected. So we got a liquidity cycle as well. Money printer is on, even though we don't know it. Interest rates are going to go down quite aggressively. We might get the bull run. We might continue the bull run. I think we have a high chance. We have a high chance that we will be getting that next leg up here, to $80,000, to 90, to 100. I will sell some Bitcoin at all-time high. This is why all-time highs always create those big rejections when you're having a major parabolic move. This is when you know that the big players are selling. They are selling at these peaks. When you get these rejections, the volume increases on the pullbacks. It's just you can see it on the volume. It's a classic distribution. You got red volume on the rejection. Of course, you're still forming massive bullish momentum. This is when the people entered crypto. I bought this altcoin, I bought this meme coin, I'm buying Bitcoin 100K, let's go. Well, when you read the charts and you analyze these movements to the downside, the highest volume movement happens on the dump. And you want that high volume movement to happen on the pump. So you know that there is something, not too good happening here on these rejections. Classic distribution. You're getting the high volume on the rejection, eventually ending up in a big massive crash. So the highest volume that has happened here has been at this movement, okay? But it hasn't happened as we were creating the highs. There's no highs here. This red volume should have started kicking in if you would have hit the high and start big red volume at the start of the rejection, not at the lows. This is actually a lot of buying pressure coming at the lows. So anyway, Andy, when to buy again? 120k incoming soon. Very, very possible. Very, very possible. If this were to be the low regarding Elliott wave theory, and we're speculating on a wave 5 right there, which I have to say, this looks extremely corrective. There's nothing impulsive about this, only an expanding diagonal potential, but it's unlikely. The target zone, in a nutshell, if this were to be the low, we got one over here at $80,000, and we got another target zone here. And this should be at logarithmic, but yeah, $80,000. Will it manage to push to 120,000? It's possible. What I like to take a look at is the expansion as well from this massive large consolidation that we have had. When you get Fibonacci, once you break all-time highs, this big multi-monthly consolidation, to get a target zone, you can get Fibonacci retracement and the 1.618 expansion, from the all-time high to the pivot low. In this case, the 1.618 is at $89,000, almost at 90k. So that's a possible expansion after a major consolidation, that you could get that target zone hit as a target one from a massive reaccumulation after a successful breakout. Of course, you need that successful breakout, unless you double top. So $90,000 is also a target zone. But yeah, it's very relative. We do not know if we're going to 80,000, 120, 110, 150. It really depends on how many people join in at the all-time highs, right? And I think a lot of people have learned. It really depends on how much retail, how much bullish news. We need all of those big players, right? Banks, everything. When you start seeing so much bullish news about Bitcoin, and we're hitting 90k, 100k, and everybody's saying Bitcoin is the ultimate reserve currency of the world, it's the only currency that there is, everything's going to crash, then that is probably the moment to say, you know what, I'm going to start selling some Bitcoin. There's too many people bullish, and it will be time to DCA out without a doubt. DCA out without a doubt. BTC 84 target in November. I like it. Very possible. Still bullish for Q4. We're still bullish despite the different possibilities. 𝗕𝗶𝗿𝗫, my man. Let's go. My man, 𝗕𝗶𝗿𝗫, the legend himself. I'm still in a long position from the diamond reversal pattern. Took little profit at 63.8k. Still holding fat bag. Been trading alts in between. Crypto Invader, absolute legend. Absolute legend. Trading the diamond bottom reversal pattern that has been playing out very, very nicely throughout the breakout. Very nice indeed. Did get a nice move of $6,000 in a matter of a couple of weeks. since we got the breakout from the lower high resistance, absolute golden. And yeah, without a doubt, the target zone is much higher. The target zone from this is the width of the diamond. And of course, on a diamond pattern, you want to see the highest volume in the middle of the pattern, which is the case. So coming from a downtrend, so it is a diamond bottom reversal. So far, so good. I do think that this will come into fruition, and the technical textbook target is getting the width of the center of the channel, and from the peak you're looking at just slightly above all-time high, right? 77k. So yeah, banging freestyle Jason, shout out to him, guys. Go and check him out. I will jump on his live stream right away when I finished my live stream for sure, because he's with the freestyle, with the rap, with the uneven butt cheek pattern. You know the deal. He's got his own, you know, specialized, modified patterns that you want to learn. Still got a lot of learning to do from Jason Casper. Uneven butt cheek pattern, the 𝗤𝗿𝗄𝗏. You know, there's so many different technical analysis, you know, improvements that Jason has done that I need to learn. He's got 𝗤𝗿𝗄𝗏, which is a modification of the 618. You know, if you follow him, you know the deal. I even mentioned my entry on the exact video. Check the comment for the my action. Absolutely legend, Crypto Invader. I will check that. Absolute legend. Andy, can you please take a look at DYDX? Thanks, Edward. Edward, my man. La 𝗤𝗿𝗄𝗏 is the best. Uneven butt cheek pattern as well. It's a great pattern that is using market cipher. Let's take a look at this one for my man. Why not? Shall we take a look at some for Edward, DYDX. DYDX is a decentralized exchange, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at this one right away on the chart. See if there's something sexy about this. I like where it is. Ooh, this is great. This is great. This is good. I'm not sure the tokenomics about this. But this is at the ultimate low levels. It is trying to create that recovery. I would personally, instead of trading these volatile big move cryptos, right, that they do get big spikes and volatility, I think this is a great accumulation zone. I have no idea about the tokenomics, but this is basically at the bear market lows from 2022 and 2023. If you want to buy low, this is not low. This is low. This is low, baby. If you want to buy low, you're getting low on this one. I know it's a decentralized exchange, if I am not mistaken, DYDX. And I would assume that the tokenomics should be good on this. You probably get some fee reduction and some pretty good deals. I don't know, but yeah, I guess the token does have, you know, it's good stuff. So it does look good. It does look very cheap. It does look very cheap here at the lows, and already rounding off. This is already getting a bit of round formation. Let's get that half moon curve arc, right? This is already rounding off. The selling pressure is getting exhausted. Looks pretty good. This is gonna form the next half to the upside in the next coming months. Looks pretty good. We ain't gonna do any flashy technical analysis. It's just gonna take too much time, and I know a lot of people are not really that interested on altcoins, but it looks good, my man Edward. Much love to you. Ape looks amazing. Anything about hamster? I don't have a hamster. What hamster are you talking about? Some meme coins are doing absolutely insane. We're missing. Look at this one. Mod Denge. What the heck is this? This is up 380% in the last 24 hours. What the heck is this? Why was I not recommended by a financial crypto advisor to buy Moo Denge? Where is my crypto financial advisor to buy this cryptocurrency? What happened? I should have bought this. 𝗬𝗙, the community takeover. This is ripping. This is, here are the gains. You should have bought this 2 days ago. You're up big time. You're up over a 10x. Yeah, guys. This is the thing about meme coins. You never know which one is going to take over. SPX 6,900. This has absolutely ripped. This has made over a 20, 30x throughout. Yeah, 40x in the last 4 weeks. What the heck is this? What is going on, guys? I've been buying the wrong altcoins. No. Oh.
Created in a Wuhan lab. That's right, Wuhan, China.
Yeah. It might be if this is rocketing how it is, my goodness, there must be something good about this. This is already at 400 million market cap. Been buying the wrong altcoins, guys. Which is the next big meme coin that is going to explode? Andy, BTC forming, still continuing from bullish CVD divergence. Let's go right away, guys. Pay attention as well to the intraday CVD scenarios, because if we are forming local bullish CVD divergence, we could be getting a leg up here. We're getting some bullish CVDs. We're getting a lot of sells entering right now, especially on Bybit. A lot of millions shorting here right now on Bybit. We're getting those bullish CVDs. Well, we have to give the bulls a chance, which I think they will likely fail. But the bullish chance here is 1-2. 1-2 right there. You're in the first leg here of the third wave. Boom, 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 bang. And yeah, you have to give them a chance. Once you lose this low, it's going to be game over. It's going to be, we are going lower, baby. We are going lower. So I'm going to remain patient. Not going to jump into a short here or a long trade. I've done my trade for the day. So yeah, Nero's been absolutely ripping. Nero as well, but there's so many Neros. I think it's Nero on Ethereum. Nero on Ethereum. There's this other Nero that's just up 40%. Yeah, this Nero, this one's doing very well. So many Neros. I think the original Nero is from Ethereum, right? Nero on ETH. That yeah, this one's pretty so. This one could recover actually. Meme coins, guys. If you pick the right one. What about Myro? No, Myro's okay. Myro looks like it's bottoming out. This is the dog from the creator of Solana, Myro. I know the researcher from the Bitcoinsensus is very bullish on Myro. I like this price action. I have to be honest. This does look very, very good. Very, very nice round bottom formation here on Myro. Very, very nice. I like the price action that's developed here throughout the last few weeks. Looks pretty damn interesting. You could be actually forming an inverted head and shoulder. Could be forming an inverted head and shoulder here. Look at this. It does look pretty good. Damn nice. It has a chance. It has a chance to pop out. Myro looks pretty good. Mother 𝗬𝗫 Azales coin. No way. What is this? Mother 𝗬𝗫. Mother 𝗬𝗫. Mother 𝗬𝗫. Mother 𝗬𝗫. What is this? No way. No. Oh, they haven't got a website. X.com. What is this? Singularity X. Mother 𝗬𝗫. What is this? Let's take a look at this. Ah, oh. Okay. All right. Come on. Yeah. It's done pretty good. It's done better than Chainlink throughout the last couple of weeks, I have to say. Trump MAGA. Oh, we have this, guys. Trump leading the way. Harris was leading the way throughout the last few weeks, just ever so slightly. Trump right now is back. We got the elections just a few weeks away from now. Donald Trump for president. Let's pump the bags. Let's get the economy back on track. No recession. Recession cancelled. Recession cancelled. Let's get liquidity in the market and let's get those crypto bags pumping. Trump 2024. Let's go. Let's go. Andy, what's your outlook on Ethereum? There's been some FUD going on Ethereum about selling pressure, whales, and you know the deal. But yeah, my take on Ethereum, I think Ethereum is going to just do just good as good. However, it depends on Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin should be doing good. Would expect Bitcoin to hit all-time high, and you know, I do believe that Ethereum will pick up here. I think we are going to maintain this higher low support structure. This has just been a nasty 3-wave corrective structure. It does look like we'll be picking up here on Ethereum. So make sure to have some Ethereum in your crypto bag. I do have some Ethereum. So we'll be having Netflix lost over 30% of their subscribers because of their stance with Kamala Harris. Woo! Well. What about Gala? Gala is a great gaming project. It was the gaming project throughout the previous bull run. I'm not sure how it's going to do. But yeah, if we want cheap levels, I think it's a very active community. They do have a great project. A lot of a great roadmap. Good partnerships. This is me personally. I haven't got Gala, but it's one of the top-notch projects, gaming projects. It's at rock bottom levels. Pump dump consolidation. Worth having a bag. Worth having a bag of Gala. We're going to do some technical analysis on Gala. So anyway, let's analyze a little bit here for Bitcoin. All right, there's a bit of news that I want to talk about. Japanese public company Metaplanet buys another 1 billion yen worth of Bitcoin. This company is bullish on Bitcoin, baby. We got institutions buying up. UAE eliminates value-added tax, VAT, on all cryptocurrency and digital asset transfers. Very good. Very good. This is why I'm here. This is another reason why I'm here. New whales are accumulating massive amount of Bitcoin. Huge demand. This is very interesting. Big players. This is not what you saw back in 2021. We were forming those 3 peaks distribution phase. Whales have gone absolutely nuts throughout the last few weeks. And that is this red zone. New whales have been accumulating throughout the last few weeks. Pretty crazy. But, you know, this is data. You cannot make this up. This is data. Whales are actually buying this reaccumulation area. So to believe that Bitcoin is going to drop down to $30,000, it would have to be a devastating event happening worldwide, right? But it seems like the events that are happening worldwide are a little bit of a joke, right? Look at the C19 crash. Let's just turn the money printer on, baby. This was a scary event. I was scared. I was crying and I was not sleeping well. I was worried. But hey, let's print some money. You know, you haven't got a job, don't worry. You'll be getting a pay. All sorted, right? This is the world that we live in right now. World War III? No chance. It ain't gonna happen just yet anyway. A few rockets around the air. People are worried. We're bouncing, baby. Not to worry. It seems like we live in a bit of a joke of a world. Nothing serious is happening. But when shit hits the fan, which is going to happen at some point in the next decade or in the other decade, in the next 10 to 20 years, there will be a huge collapse of civilization. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I hope that you have your village, country house, and you are You do have your chickens, your water well, because things are going to get nasty and they're going to get bad, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So let's enjoy while we can. Make the most money. But I am planning to buy a country house in the next couple of years. And 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗏, I have to say, I'm inspired by him. Look at him. He lives in the country. He's got his chickens. Well done, my man. He definitely is the man. I'll get inspired by 𝗖𝗵𝗃𝗏. He lives in the countryside. He ain't got a Bugatti. He ain't got a Lambo. He's got a tractor. Absolutely. That's where I'm going in the next couple of years. I'll tell you that. Because the collapse will be insane. And it will happen in our lifetime. If you are in your 20s, 30s, even 40s, we're going to see some very bad shit going on, guys. I'm sorry. It's going to happen. So you want to be countryside where? I could not tell you. This is top secret. I'm going to have my bunker and I'm going to get 10,000 tins of beans. Only joking. It will be in Spain somewhere, very likely. In Spain. So yeah. 100% BTC will break all-time highs, says believe it or leave it. Absolutely. I do not know if Bitcoin's going to be breaking all-time high in the next coming weeks, or it's going to extend to a couple of months. Will we come down to 49k? That will be aggressive. It will be dangerous. I think there's going to be too much buying pressure here, guys. There's too many institutions that are interested in buying BTC. If they see the price getting below 50k, don't even doubt that there is going to be big players wanting to eat up all of that fear. Okay, so don't get shaked out before we get to all-time high, guys. Don't get shaked out. See the dips as an opportunity. And despite whatever happens, we are here to trade the market. We trade. We analyze the situation. We look for scalps, day trades, longs, shorts, whatever. Nice, beautiful long position. Called out from 𝗕𝗏𝗆 in the Legends trading community. But I want you in my Bybit team that is happening in the next coming days, guys. I think it's 3-4 days. Competition is starting. We are going to make some noise. We are going to be in the top 10 for some while. We might get pushed down to top 20. Remember, there's hundreds of teams here joining, but we are going to make some noise and we're going to get a piece of the cake. And I want you to join my team so we can get a piece of the $10 million prize pool. And you just need to join Bybit, of course. If you haven't got an account already, you get that bonus with the link down below. But I want you to join my team. Despite you signing up with the link or not, it doesn't matter. Join my team, but you get that exclusive bonus on Bybit. If you cannot trade on Bybit, you do have bluffing, guys, where you get 10% cash back. 10% cash back from your initial deposit. On bluffing, you deposit $2,000, you're getting $200. Why? Because you're beautiful. Because it's you and you're using the link down below. Check out bluffing, guys, if you cannot trade on Bybit. That you have hundreds of altcoins to trade there as well. And take advantage of the 10% cash back. Why not? WIF charts. Shall we take a look at WIF? Dog with hat. Dog with hat. This one did very well throughout 2023, 2024. Very, very nice. Big pump. It's gaining some momentum. The price action on this bottomed out very nicely just a few weeks ago in September. Very, very nice bottom formation. Absolutely beautiful. Dog with hat. We got this lower high, which is disturbing, from July. I think it's gonna crack from that level without a problem, but it could struggle a little bit without a doubt. But it's looking pretty damn good. It's probably going to find a little bit of resistance here. I mean, let's take a look at another chart. Dog with hat. Binance, maybe. Let's take a look at the volume profile. Yow! It is hitting the highest volume node. This is probably the main reason why it got rejected here. Once it cracks this nut, things can go pretty damn crazy. Things can go pretty damn crazy. You need to be cautious. You could always create that swing failure pattern, test the highs, liquidity grab, and get the rejection. But if you crack and you close a daily candle above this high, it's going to be looking Very, very good for continuation to the upside. But it is a rejection point. It is a rejection point. You could be forming a, depending on what Bitcoin does, you got a possible gigantic inverted head and shoulder here. So stay cautious. This is at resistance. It's been beautiful throughout the last few weeks. Stay cautious with dog with hat, because you're starting to come into some big resistance with this pump, and it's a rejection point. I did join your team, Andy, because don't think any other known streamer trades on Bybit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a lot of restrictions on Bybit. So yeah, many people and streamers have given up. But for me, it's the best exchange. It's the best exchange. Great track record. And for me, it's number one. Brett, what's happening with Brett? We can take a look at Brett. Andy, the next bullish meme coin is 𝗬𝗓𝗏, Satoshi first meme coin. Fresh coin, and the floor is looking strong. Let's take a look at 𝗬𝗓𝗏. Let's take a look at 𝗬𝗓𝗏. I'm very bad. No. Satoshi Nakamoto? Yeah, maybe. I'm a little bit skeptical on the meme coins that are built on Solana. There's been thousands of meme coins created this year, guys, on the Solana blockchain, because it's so easy to create a meme coin. Who is backing up this project? What the heck is, who's the dude that created this? Yeah, anyway, this is the website. What the heck? Yeah, I'm not too sure about this. Love from Bangladesh, fruitcake. Much love to you, my man. Which one do I prefer? Andy, Dubai or Spain? I prefer Spain, my man. Dubai is great. Dubai is really a great city, but I'm a country guy, so Dubai is great for a couple of years maybe. But yeah, I like nature. I like green. I like country house. I like animals. This is, everything works to perfection here. I gotta say, everything works very nicely. Very clean. Everything works to perfection. No hate on Dubai, but I like the country, and I will not be here 10 years. That is for sure. Maybe not even 5. So yeah, in other words, Dubai tax bueno, Spain tax no bueno. Yeah, Spain, Europe tax, US tax. It's daylight robbery. Basically, the tax in Europe is daylight robbery. You'll be like, yeah, they'll take half of what you make. They will take half, and there's nothing you can do. You can maintain those. You can have those cryptos on wallet, but if you want to cash out or buy something, then they'll say, hang on a minute, give me 50% of all of that money that you have. Why? Because I want to, right? I'm not against paying tax, but hey, 10%, 15%. When you start getting above 40%, it's like, yeah, screw you. I'm out of here. I think you get tax. Try Canada tax. You think you get tax? Yeah, I think Canada tax is also pretty bad. I got a friend here in the UAE who's from Canada, and yeah, he told me as well that tax is pretty ridiculous. I think it's up to 60% in the northern countries in Europe. I think Sweden, Norway, and I think Canada and US, I think it's pretty close to 60%, right? Imagine paying 60% of your gains of whatever, right? Of your income. That's crazy. They're taking more than half, right? You make $1 million, they'll take 600,000. Like, yeah. Okay, nice. Canada here. Martin, what's tax in Canada? If you earn more than, I don't know, 100,000 a year. What is tax in Canada? Let me know right away in the comment section. I think it has to be in between 50 and 60%. Watch dogs. What's dogs doing? Dogs. We got cats. We got dogs. Dog of Elon. Dogs here. Yeah, this one. Oh, this one. This one is it's a mid high cap, eh? But this one could be interesting. The thing about this one, it's on that Ton network. I'm not sure how Ton network is doing the last couple of weeks, but dogs is on the Ton network, and maybe it's not, maybe that's a reason why it's not quite taking off just yet. But it's interesting to see. Yeah. Basically 65%, says Gene 14. Wow. 65% tax. That is crazy. Tax in Switzerland is between 10 18%. You see, that is fair. That is good. I'm happy to pay 15% tax. That is good. We need to pay tax. We need to, for the roads, for all the different, if you got free transport, then yeah, we need to pay for that, right? I'm happy to pay a bit of tax, but not pay 60%. There's like, something's not quite just right. But yeah, we need to pay some tax. So yeah, 10 to 18% is reasonable, right? That's reasonable. Well, I ain't paying 50% tax. Screw that, especially for Spain. You need to see the kind of politics that we do have in Spain. My man here, 𝗬𝗫, knows what kind of politicians we do have there. There's no way I'm paying that for those kind of. I wanna maintain professional here. I'm not gonna get any swearing, but it's not nice. Let's keep it that way. Not nice. Trump or Kamala Harris? Let's go with Trump, baby. I want Donald Trump. I like this dude. He's funny. He's smart. He's, he likes to joke. He's serious. I like Trump. I want Trump to win, without a doubt. And I prefer Republicans than Democrats. So it's quiet in here. No, it's not. Andy speaks truth. Spain sucks. Spain is great. I love Spain, but it's not been the people that are, that are running Spain are losing control. They are losing control of the situation. So it's very sad. It's very, very sad. But what can I do? They need to get their shit together. Republicans or Democrat, doesn't matter. Israel will decide who sits in the seat. Possible, yeah. Disturbing the peace. You can't even vote. That is true. This is really crazy, where you don't need your identification to vote. I've been reading some of this stuff on Twitter, correct me if I'm wrong, on X, that you can vote without giving your ID. Is this actually possible? Is this really happening in the US? That's really, really shady stuff that is going on there. But I did read this somewhere on X that in California, I heard, yeah, this is like really, 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 really fishy stuff going on. You need your ID to vote. Come on. If you want to make it as legal as possible. And apparently you don't need your ID. So you can put as much votes as you want, right? Anybody that is, I don't know, this is pretty crazy. So it's terrible, says Crypto Invader. Terrible, yeah. I read this the last couple of days somewhere on X from somebody as I was having my morning coffee. And I think Elon Musk was talking about it, right? Love from Bali, Indonesia. Love from UAE, my man. Love from Spain. Love you very much. Let's take a look at liquidity. What's going on with liquidity? There is actually some bit of liquidity sitting down below $63,000. There is some liquidity sitting down here on the lower time frame. On higher time frame, we do have some pretty nice liquidity above 66k. Bit more above 66k. What is disturbing is that the funding rate is positive throughout most of the exchanges, except for Vertex. I don't know what, I don't even know what exchange that is. But yeah, most of the exchanges have positive funding rate. So there's more people bullish, which could be creating some liquidity to the downside. We've gone through a bit of news here. Leverage usage across exchanges is soaring to new yearly highs. This signals a surge in high risk bets as more investors dive into leverage trades. With the funding rate being bullish, being in the green, there's more people interested in longs eventually. So we could see some flushes going on throughout the next coming days, guys, before we actually go to all-time high. So yeah, that's not true, says US Trucking. Okay, I've just read about it. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I have been reading about it somewhere, and you know, you cannot trust, right? Is that fake news or not? I do not know. But I've read it somewhere, and I know some people have read that also. Looking at the comment section. Leave liquidity, Andy. I guess that's what the reason shorts will keep getting wrecked out. Absolutely. Why are you always bearish? No, I'm not bearish. I'm very bullish. I think all-time highs will be hit throughout the next coming months. I'm very bullish. You know, I do believe it's only short-term bearish, low-term bullish. I've been bullish. I actually got into a long position here today. It's a long day trade, targeting the highs in a long position. I'm not bearish. I'm bullish. I think all-time highs will be hit in the next coming months or even weeks. However, this wave to the downside is very disturbing. It's very one-wavy. When the price corrects down from a movement to the upside in a one wave, it seems like we need one more wave here before going up, right? It's just, that's the only main reason why I'm leaning a little bit more bearish and seeing the possibility of rejection. Not in a short just yet. I want to see a rejection. I'll jump into a short later on, right? Just like I jumped into this long position today when the price has been bullish throughout the last few days. And this is where I jumped into a long today, thanks to analysis of 𝗬𝗍𝗿 in the Legends trading community. I didn't long the bottom. So I'm not short just yet, but I do think the price could reject, and I will realize what would be a sign of weakness, and there will be a high probability in claiming the low. So I will be jumping in a short later on once we get that sign of weakness. But this really does look like that this is not the end of you know, this would be weird to see this as a corrective structure. It's very one wavy, right? When you take a look at elite wave theory, or you know, just you got either 1 2 3 4 5, you got ABC, you got ABCDE, you got WXY. It's all 3 waves or 5 waves, and this is very just one straight wave down that we had since the 27th of September. So it would be unusual. I'm going to give the bulls a chance. But you know, it would be unusual, actually. This would be looking much more sexy. If we do this, I'll be very, very bullish. 58k, 56k, it doesn't matter. You know, a higher low here is just very, very likely. I will be extremely bullish. It will be looking so good, so good. But here to move up and get to, you know, 70k, right, in the next couple of weeks without that leg down, it's like, yeah, it kind of needs to top out at 65k, 64k. It doesn't look right. This looks better based on the analysis, the timing, the waves. It just looks better. But I'm bullish. I'm bullish. I'm very, very bullish. All-time high, absolutely. Mariella, I love you, Andy. We fight with Greenwick, who love him the most all the time. But I think he wins. Talk to me. 10% taxes for crypto in Transylvania, Andy. That is great. I'll consider moving there. Transylvania. We'll see. We'll see. Isn't that where Dracula is from? Transylvania? I don't want to go there. I'll figure out if that is a good place to be. No, we can vote in the USA, says Home Run. 68, then 44, and then all-time high, 44K. This would be interesting. This would be very interesting. 44K and then all-time high. Without a doubt, I would not be bearish here. This has to get a bounce. This could be an epic swing long where we would get great accumulation zone. There's going to be so many bulls entering here. It's going to be so much buying pressure, guys, here. So much. The breakdown from this low will not be successful. It will bounce back up in a matter of days, if not weeks. There's no successful breakout happening here beneath this low. The buying interest is too big. So take it as a gift. I will take it as a gift if we drop below $50,000, because it will not last long beneath these lows. Legends. Portugal is better. I like Portugal besides Spain. I went to Portugal 2 years ago to Cascais. Very nice country. Very nice indeed. Legends, thank you very much for joining today's stream. Remember to join the competition, the World Series of Trading Bitcoinsensus team, guys. You got the direct link down below to join. It starts in a few days. $10 million prize pool. Legends. There's only 38 people. I know there's a lot of people that cannot trade on Bybit, so this is why you're not joining. But you also get that exclusive bonus, guys, down below if you register with the link. Okay, $500 deposit bonus. Not deposit bonus. You get the airdrop directly. And if you cannot trade on Bluffing, on Bybit, you have Bluffing, of course, right? No KYC platform, 10% cash back. Take advantage of that, Legends. Thank you very much for joining. I'm waiting for that pullback retracement. I will be keeping updated the Legends trading community. As always, guys, if you want the Discord, join the Discord. You got the first link down below. That is where I post every single day with 𝗕𝗏𝗆 and the rest of the coaches for those scenarios. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow.